What's up, everybody? Coach Jesse here with another video. I just wanted to come and talk about ONE FC 169 last night. Main event was Malykhin versus Kane, and co-main event was Rodtang versus Jacob Smith. I just wanted to come and talk about those two cards, those two fights, and give you a little insight of what ONE FC is if you've never seen it or have ever watched one of their events before. So the main event was well, let's talk about the co-main event. Co-main event Rodtang versus Jacob Smith. Rodtang came in, he missed weight. He was the champ, he had the belt. If you've never seen Rodtang fight before, this man is amazing. They have big records because he's from Thailand. They start fighting when they're little, young. You know what I mean? At a young age, they start fighting. That's why a lot of these Thais, they'll have 150 fights, 200, 300 fights because they start fighting at such a young age. Now, Rodtang, he missed weight last night by half a pound. I believe this is a rematch. They fought before. Rodtang won the first one, I believe. And Rodtang coming out, he didn't look the same. He usually comes out laughing, smiling, and dancing right away. He came out walking down, kind of a serious face. Might have been just disappointed because he got stripped. But that was on him, his bad that he missed weight and took the belt, so he wasn't eligible to win. If he won the fight, he still wasn't eligible to win the fight. Some people were saying that he left his old camp to go back where he's from and did his own thing, which at this level you do need nutritionists and people, watching your diet and looking out for you. Maybe he's just burnt out of the whole thing, man, because he's been at the top for so long. But yeah, shame on him. He should have made weight. He's the champ. There's no excuse. This was a okay fight. It was a little back and forth at the beginning, a lot of kicks. Uh, excuse me. Rodtang ended up cutting Jacob with the elbow, step in elbow. Excuse me. Cut him, and then the fight just switched from there. After that, Rodtang was getting on Jacob, and Jacob looked like he didn't have no answers. Rodtang ended up winning. Jacob was really frustrated at the end. He looked, that he was not happy with his performance. Rodtang looked like he wasn't really in that killer instinct in the beginning. He does a lot of funny stuff, antics and stuff, which um, that's his personality. But it looked like he could have went and finished the fight, but he wasn't really going for that. But towards the end, he picked it up a little bit. But you guys never seen Rodtang fight, go check him out. But the fight was decent. It was not too bad. Main event, Malykhin versus Kane. I believe that's how you say it. This was a very uneventful main event, heavyweights. It was. I'm a big fan of Malykhin. I like him. I believe he's got like 3 belts or so. I know he won the light heavyweight and he has the heavyweight belt as well. But yeah, this fight was not too great. They came out, exchanged a few kicks and punches. Kane, you already know what his game plan was to come in and take down Malykhin, and he did that. He rushed Malykhin, lifted him up, slammed him. Malykhin had a hard time getting up because of the ring. They don't fight in a cage. They fight in a ring. So the ring had a lot to do with this fight this night. So it was a little bit of back and forth like that. Malykhin trying to get up, Kane controlling him, and it went back and forth. They threw some strikes. I believe Malykhin landed the bigger shots in the fight, and towards the end, he started having more control on Kane. Kane started getting more tired, a lot tired quicker because of the grappling. Now this was a weird fight. To me, there was too much referee interference. And that doesn't have to go on Herb Dean. It is what it is. I believe it was the ring that they fight in. So we'll start with Malykhin. Malykhin was pushing up Kane against the ring a lot, and his arms were going out. Sometimes he was doing it on purpose, you know what I mean? But there's no option to. Your hands can't go anywhere. The ring's there. It's open. Your arms and hands are gonna go out. Sometimes you can use it to your advantage. If you're getting picked up and slammed, you can grab onto it. If you're trying to get pulled away from it, you can hold on to it. Herb Dean gave Malykhin a yellow card, which means they're going to take 10% of your purse. They had that back in Pride. If you stalled, they would give you the yellow card. Um, it was just too much for me. The ring and the arms and all that. Herb Dean. I mean, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You can't not have him not have his hand out of there. But that was that. And Kane, he was cheating, like straight cheater, bro. He was putting his fingers in Malykhin's gloves, and he did it a few times, and Malykhin got frustrated and told her, "Hey, he's grabbing my shit, man." And there was one time Herb Dean caught him and actually stopped the fight and warned him about it. You know what I mean? He warned him about it, um, which I think was a big mistake on Herb Dean for just warning him. At the end, Kane won the fight. Malykhin lost his belt. Split decision, which I think was a wrong decision. I think Malykhin won that fight, probably by split decision, but he landed the heavier shots and was pressing more. Kane, they would separate him, and Kane, they go in the middle, and Kane would go right back to the corner. If Herb Dean would have done the same for Kane and gave him a yellow card, because he's straight cheating. You know what I mean? He caught him, and he did it again and again. The fight would have been different. I believe they would have gave the fight to Malykhin, which he still deserved it. So that, like, the ring, the ring that they fight in, I don't know. If you think that there was just too much involvement by the referee last night and it just watered down the fight and took away from it, let me know in the comment section. I love Dean. He's a great referee. He's always fair. I met him a bunch of times, but it was just too much. But go check out one. They have this thing almost every Friday. It's kind of like Dana White's Contender Series, but it's for Muay Thai. Usually every Friday they have it. You have to fight, and you have to fight and win in a dramatic fashion. Great, you have to put on a great fight, and they'll give you a contract to come in to fight in one FC. But go check out ONE FC. But yeah, that's my breakdown and my two cents on last night's card. The other fights were great. There was some some good fights on there. The Roller Total Bro, I believe that's the names. That was an amazing fight, but that's for another segment. Go check them out. ONE FC last night main event was uneventful. Not a good look for both of those men. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. What you think? Make sure you subscribe. Coach Jesse.